get a group together and play some D&D, great. If you don't, do it, or come in and play some, Mario Kart or whatever. It's going to be going all night. This hotel has been amazing, by the way, at accommodating us for stuff like this. So we have our con operations room. That's where it's run from. I'll be there sometimes when I'm not running around. And the Headless Lounge, like I said. We'll have karaoke. We're going to have a dance. The Furball has actually become the dance at this con now. So instead of it having a New Year's Eve thing, it's going to be the Furball, which is the Saturday night dance. The Dealer's Den is actually going to be fairly large. So this will be artists and vendors from all over that want to come in and sell whatever they like, whether it be from like prints to tails and ears and fursuits and bits and bobs and just various different things, mostly created. Like, it's mostly artists at furry conventions. Like the bigger conventions here, it's mostly it's heavy on the vendor side, and then there's the artists. It's kind of the other way around for furry conventions because we're such a creative bunch in general. That's what it's kind of focused on. So it just endless fun is fursuit games and and a fursuit parade. That's also very very popular. It's usually on the last day of the con, so it'll be on the Sunday, and usually you get all the people that have suits in one room, and you just have them marshaled through a predefined route through the hotel, usually outside a bit, end up for a group picture. So that's kind of like one of the last hurrahs. And everyone gets a picture, and people videotape the parade, see all the suits, and if you ever want to, just YouTube any kind of like FurryCon fur parade or suit parade, and you'll see just videos of like a bunch of fursuits going by a camera and just waving and squeaking. Oh, the squeaking! There's so much squeaking.
I can only imagine.
Yes. So and there are other things planned that we haven't really released yet because they're not final, or we're kind of spacing things out. But we are going to be doing some fundraisers between now and the start of the con. Hopefully this summer we'll have a couple of them under our belt, but we're looking at kind of an official launch in August, like a kind of a hard launch, the official kickoff to the countdown to the con, and we'll be doing that at an event, which we'll be announcing later.
Definitely look forward to that.
It's going to be so much fun. The board is going to be very busy, and the staff is going to be very busy too. We're going to have volunteers. We're going to need volunteers to run things, just like any con runs on volunteers. Without the volunteers, there's no con that will survive.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So, we're all going to be busy, but we're all going to have a really good time. And like I said before, the hotel, Canada Inn's, amazing support. Like, the lady who's helping us, she's so excited about the prospect of this. She can't wait to see all this happen. So it's really coming together. There's a tavern united on the premises. There's an Alto's. There's a Playmakers Lounge. So there's lots of options for people attending the con for the after hours to just hang out, do whatever. There's a beer vendor in the parking lot.
I think it's the perfect venue for you guys. There's so much variety and so much opportunity.
Yeah, we said we're going to make sure that they bring in lots of power drinks, energy drinks, and stuff at the vendor. Because for this weekend, because there's going to be a lot. So we're going to be talking to them, and hopefully we'll be talking to a lot of local retail too. Maybe some local restaurants, maybe get some deals, mention you're with the con and get something. Because there's a lot nearby, right?
Absolutely.
You're a 10-minute walk from, in a suit, half an hour walk from Polo Park, period.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And then everything else around it, so food and retail and, liquor stores not that far away either, so... It's going to be an interesting experience. It's going to be a learning experience, and we're really looking forward to it.
I think everybody is definitely looking forward to that one. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, and it just makes sense that there should be one in Winnipeg. We've got the communities to support it, and we're right in the middle of the landmass. The farthest anyone has to travel is from a coast to get here.
I completely agree.
Like you're not traveling from Ottawa to Vancouver to go for Vancouver or something like that, and just it's
half the distance.
Right
Yeah,
here in the middle.
Yeah, we're right in the middle.
You know,
Someone told me we are actually in the Winnipeg is actually centered right in the middle
Geographical
of
center
North
of
America.
North America, yeah.
So it's the perfect location. You can come from anywhere in North America, and we're dead center in the middle. So
Yeah, it works out nice.
So where can people go to find out more about the FurCon?
Well, we do have a Facebook page, which is facebook.com/WPFC or WPFCon. Yeah, that's it. Facebook.com/WPFCon. That's how you can get to it. Or you can just do a search for Wild Prairie FurCon. You can contact us through email, which is going to be on our website. It's basically WPFCon.ca. There's a common theme here. WPFCon. That's our like Twitter handle or Instagram. When we launch, it's going to be very similar, so it's not hard to find. Got to keep everything simple. But our website is up with prices for registration, early bird stuff, and sponsorships and everything, so people can check that out. And the Facebook page is where we'll be announcing stuff first. Then we'll put it on, Twitter and Instagram and the website. And
knowing us, we'll probably be posting a lot of stuff
you can
onto our
certainly-
Facebook page and on our Twitter.
That would be that would be fine. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I think we're getting quite famous for that.
Yeah, and if people that know me that are listening, they know they can always just message me personally or any member of the board with any questions. But we're super excited and happy to be able to bring this to the city.
Well, we definitely look forward to attending it next year.
Yes.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it's going to be an absolute blast. I'm actually looking forward to possibly, showing up with my mask on and playing some D&D. So
go for it.
I'll have to get you guys out there to show me actually how to play the D&D. But I mean, that's besides the point.
Yeah, well, there's quite a few in the fandom that are well versed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not going to be hard to find someone who'll teach you. Yeah.
Pardon me. So Sean, thanks for coming on and joining us. Like we said before, really excited for Wild Prairie FurCon next year. So if anyone wants to kind of get a hold of you, on social media, what's the best way to go off and to go about it?
Really, just find the con Facebook page. You can, like I said, just Wild Prairie FurCon. You can just search that in Facebook, or WPFCon is kind of like the name on Facebook. Or you can just look me up, Sean Piper, on Facebook, and also Borealis. He's got his own Facebook page as well.
Borealis is the man.
Yeah, I am Borealis is the name of the page. So there's many ways to get a hold of me, and I can, if it's possible, after we can put some links.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
In the podcast here. So
absolutely, we'll go off and we'll share that on our Facebook page as well, which of course brings us to our own shameless plugs. You can follow us on Twitter.
You can follow me at RealCaptFizz, so at RealCaptainFizz.
You can follow this local fellow at That Mask Guy. Follow the show at BizMash Show. And you can go check out our Facebook page. Just search for Captain Fizz and the Masked Guy. I can guarantee you that's the way it is, not the Masked Man, as someone keeps trying to tell me it is. And on there we have a lot of fun. We post, just pictures and stuff. And that, as we mentioned earlier, we post a lot of stuff for local conventions on there as well. So you can guarantee that as we get closer to Wild Prairie FurCon, that we're going to be posting a lot of information on there as things progress. And of course, you could go check out our website, www.bizmassshow.com. And on there, we have a lot of pictures from past conventions that we've been to, as well as some other really nifty content. And so, of course, this weekend, we will be attending KeyCon on Sunday, but they will be there all weekend long. And, of course, next weekend is...
The weekend after, not next weekend.
Okay, the weekend after.
I don't know. There's a lot of debate about this weekend versus next weekend.
Yeah, So whatever. So not this weekend coming up, but the weekend after that
It's
is FanQuest, and we will be there pretty much all weekend long. I can't guarantee we will each be there the entire time, but
I can guarantee I probably will be at one point or another, either at the table or on the floor, or checking out some events.
I have a 4-year-old, so I'll be there as much as I possibly can. Who knows? My son might be there with me. If he is, I'm probably going to make him wear a mask, just because he is Loco Junior after all. But you know what, guys? This has been fun, and Sean, really appreciate you coming back on. It was a blast the last time we had you. The conversations we had before we went on the air were absolutely great. So it's always great to go off and to see you. And so, guys, it's time for us to go. And so, in the meantime, and in between time, good night. God bless, and may the force be with you.
Stay frosty, everybody. Good night.
Good night.